Good day, everyone. I am Angela Joaquin Ascan, and today I will be presenting about online radio networks and direct streaming, two approaches that have revolutionized how we create and consume audio content. By the end of this discussion, you'll understand the advantages of these technologies and their implications for broadcasters and listeners alike. Let's dive right in. Online radio networks are platforms that make radio broadcasting accessible to anyone with an internet connection. You can listen to stations worldwide wherever you are at any time. Imagine yourself here, living in the Philippines, and you wanted to listen to a station in the United States. With an online radio network, you can tune into that station with just a few clicks. The sound quality is as good as listening a podcast in an audio streaming app like Spotify because the audio is transmitted using the internet instead of the usual radio antennas. There are existing sites where you can broadcast your content using their servers. Whether you are a broadcaster looking to share your content or a listener exploring diverse genres, these networks are a game changer. Now here are some examples of online radio networks. First is Live 365, a network of over 10,000 online radio stations that are free to listen to. Broadcasters pay a monthly fee to host their pre-recorded or live audio. However, there is a 7-day free trial for those who do not want to commit to a subscription just yet. You can live stream pre-recorded tracks, be eligible for music licensing, browse a directory of other radio stations, embed an audio player to your website, and even monetize your radio. These features are only available for pro accounts. Next, we have Mercora, which allows its users to tune into the music from one another's hard drives through peer-to-peer technology. Here, 5 files from a user's audio collection or playlist are available for everyone to listen to. You can live stream only MP3 files, stream pre-recorded tracks, browse a directory of other radio stations, and it also has music licensing. However, you cannot monetize your program in Mercora since it is also a free-to-use website. Another site is TalkShoe, where you can directly start a talk show program with your audience via telephone or a voice-over IP client. Just like Mercora, TalkShoe is free to use. You can live stream and stream pre-recorded audio, and it also shows a directory of other radio stations just like the previous two examples. However, you cannot embed a player to your website and it does not have music licensing. Moving to the local scene, we have radio.org.ph, which is a major platform that features most of the major AM and FM stations in the Philippines. Lastly, we have iHeart. This is a platform that mainly features podcasts, though it also has a section for news stories. These platforms host the infrastructure, meaning broadcasters don't need their own servers to reach a global audience. Imagine the opportunities this creates for small-scale broadcasters. Next, we talk about direct streaming, another powerful tool for broadcasters. It allows you to stream your content directly to listeners without relying on a third-party server, like the case with online radio networks. While this provides more control and independence, it comes with its own challenges. First, you'll need sufficient bandwidth to ensure a stable stream, meaning you are limited to the number of listeners you can stream to. Second, and crucially, you must adhere to copyright laws. This means securing licenses for any copyrighted music or other content you include in your broadcasts. However, you can get around this by using non-copyrighted or Creative Commons content. Here are some examples of direct streaming sites. The first is Sam Broadcaster, a feature-rich solution to online radio broadcasting. Its features includes crossfading, advanced streaming encoders, and real-time statistics, which shows you how many listeners you currently have. This program only works on the Windows operating system. Next, we have Pirate Radio, which offers less features than Sam Broadcaster. However, it's still an effective way to stream your music and commentary directly from your desktop. It can even play CD files and supports line-in audio. Like the previous example, this is an application that only works in Windows. Lastly, we have Shoutcast. You can stream and monetize your radio programs here, but they do come at a cost. This application runs on both Windows and Linux machines. In conclusion, both online radio networks and direct streaming have democratized broadcasting. Online radio networks enable listeners to tune in to international radio programs. It also allows broadcasters to stream their program through a server. While direct streaming enables broadcasters to reach their audiences directly. These technologies cater to different needs and preferences, making them invaluable tools in modern media. Whether you're a content creator or simply an enthusiast, online radio is convenient and accessible. Before we wrap up, let me pose some questions for reflection and discussion. First, have you tried live streaming before? What was it like? And next, if you were to broadcast a radio program, would you prefer it to be aired globally? And explain why or why not. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Lastly, here are the references that I've used for this report. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for listening.